Dear students, good morning, namaste. We completed 11 parts of vector algebra and completed exercises 10.1 and 10.2. Many concepts are over. Now, an important concept, that is product of vectors, two vectors. The product of two vectors, it is an important concept in the vector algebra. Here it is purely, this definition is purely depends upon the physics concept. It is derived from the physics. We know it well. Vector algebra is no doubt. The basic definition is vector algebra. Total the chapter is all. Everything is only from the physics only. But mathematical applications are there. To find the concepts of physics vectors, we have to use mathematics applications. Mathematically, we find the solutions for those concepts. Mainly it is physics, no doubt at all. But we are using so much of many formulas. It is purely, it turns as mathematics. Okay, leave it out. Here, product of two vectors. You observe me. In the matrices also, matrix is a different concept. Is it not it? Arrangement of numbers. It is not a single number. Matrix A, matrix B, not single number. There a different definition is there, a concept, a different concept. If A and B are two matrices, how can you multiply? Then the elements in the first row, the elements in the first column of second matrix can be multiplied. Okay now? Here also vectors are of two different concepts. It is not a number. 5 into 6 is equal to 30. Yeah. It is the product of two numbers. Product of two variables, x into y. Similarly, product of two expressions, that is 2x plus 3 into 5x minus y. Like that, we can multiply. We can make the product of two numbers, two variables, two concepts, two functions, whatever it may be. Similarly, two matrices. Now, we are in the vector algebra. Similarly, we can find the product of two vectors. Okay, now. But here is a different one. The product of two vectors are not a single. It is two types. The product of two vectors are of two types. Two types. One is scalar product and another one is vector product. Scalar product of two vectors, vector product of two vectors. Why we are mentioning two vectors means there is a product of three vectors, four vectors, five vectors, six vectors, n vectors are also there. But very fundamentally, we have to learn about the product of two vectors. There are two types. One is scalar product, another one is vector product. Okay now? Now, what is a scalar product of two vectors? The first one. It is also called as a dot product. It is also called as a dot product. You mind it. It is also dot product. It is a notation. From the notation, this name is derived. Okay now, scalar product is actually correct. Scalar product of two vectors or otherwise dot product. You see, the scalar product of two vectors A bar and B bar. Here is A bar and B bar is the product of, you observe me, is the product of magnitude of the first vector A bar and the projection of the second vector b bar on a bar. Okay, na? And is defined and denoted as a bar dot b bar. Dot means it is a notation for multiplication. Dot, cross, brackets, everything. So a bar dot b bar, that is why it is called as a dot product. Okay, na? Dot product. A bar dot b bar is modulus of a bar, modulus of b bar, cos theta, where theta is the angle between a bar and a b bar. Now, diagrammatically I can prove. You see, suppose a bar is a bar. Okay, now, and OB bar is B bar. Okay, then, yeah. A bar and B bar are two vectors. The angle is, that is, B bar makes angle with A bar is theta plus theta. That means the B bar is first of all lies on A bar. And it makes some angle 0 degrees, 1 degree, 10 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 80 degrees, like that. It is in a anti-clockwise direction. So theta is the angle between A bar and a B bar. Now, you see, from B on OA, if you draw a perpendicular, M is the foot of the perpendicular. Okay, now? Yeah. Then OM is a projection. Will you agree? First of all, what is the projection? Suppose it is a line CD. It is a line AB. What is the projection of AB on the line CD means? If you draw the perpendiculars from A and B meeting at L and M, then LM, this distance LM is called the projection of AB on the C. But here the two lines are inclined at one point. So it is not, that is not just it. You see, here one is OB, OA. Okay, Dada? Now, from B only we drop a perpendicular on OA meeting at M. So OM is the projection. Is it that? OM is a projection. Okay, na? Is a projection of B bar on A bar. You agree? OM is the projection. Yeah. In triangle, observe me. In triangle OBM, the triangle OBM triangle, what is cos theta? Cos theta is right angle triangle. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side OM by OB. OM by OB means hypotenuse, opposite to the 90 degrees. That is hypotenuse. That OB is nothing but modulus of B bar. Okay, na? Therefore, you see, OM is equal to modulus of B bar goes to that side and cos theta. That is OM. Now, by definition, what is the definition of A bar dot B bar? It is equal to modulus of A bar, the magnitude of first vector, and the projection of, okay, na? Projection of second vector on first vector. Will you agree? You see that? Observe. Projection of second vector, that is B bar on first vector A bar. So that is nothing but modulus of A bar. What is projection of B bar on A bar means this one, OM. It is OM. What is OM? OM is nothing but mod B bar cos theta. Okay now? So it is A bar dot B bar means it is minus of A bar minus of B bar cos theta. It is geometrically interpretation of A bar dot B bar. Whenever you ask the definition, what is scalar product means? Definition is already asked. This definition is the scalar or dot product of two vectors A bar and B bar is the product of magnitude of. Here product is a common product. 5 into 6 is 30, just like product of magnitude of first vector A bar and projection of second vector B bar on A bar. And it is defined and denoted as A dot B. A bar dot B bar is equal to minus of A bar minus of B bar cos theta. Okay, like that we have to write. Derivation is this one. Geometrical interpretation. Geometrically express A bar dot B bar means you write all these things. Okay, na? Like this. This is a proof. Okay, na? Like that. Yeah. Okay. We know the definition of A bar dot B bar, that is scalar product or dot product. Now, we'll go to define and know about the properties. Some properties are there. These properties are important. We have to learn it. Okay, na? Yeah. Properties. Number one. As we know, A bar dot B bar, it is A bar dot B bar is equal to minus of A bar minus of B bar cos theta. We know it well. That is the first vector magnitude, second vector magnitude and cos theta, where theta is the angle between A bar and B bar. That is very simple. From that one cos theta, you put it cos theta and send minus of A bar minus of B bar to this side. That is by minus of A bar minus of B bar. So cos theta is equal to A dot B by mod A mod B. That implies, you see now, that implies theta is equal to cos goes to that side is a cos inverse. You agree? So theta is equal to cos inverse of A dot B by mod A mod B. So from the definition of dot product or scalar product, we can find the angle between the two vectors. No doubt. If you want to find the dot product or scalar product, we need magnitudes, their magnitudes and angles must be known. Otherwise, not possible to solve. Okay, now. So cos theta means A bar dot B bar by modulus of A bar modulus. The modulus of A bar B bar is set to that side. Here it is multiplying, it goes there by dividing. So A dot B is A dot B by modulus of A bar modulus of B bar. Okay, Nana? Then theta, cos inverse. So we can easily find. You see, physically, I want to tell what is the scalar product. You may get some doubts. These are all mathematically. Mathematics means how to get the answer, how to multiply, what is the division, what is the subtraction, addition. So many concepts are there. Simply, mathematics simply we apply the formula and get the solution. Only that way we are going. Mathematics means simply applications. But in depth, here, what is dot product? What is scalar product means? Suppose, I will tell you. A stone is there. Yes, a plain ground, you assume. It is point A. At a point A, stone is there. And we want to displace that stone to point B. Okay, now A to B, so direction is there. Okay, now this stone, it is by using some force, it displaces its position to B, from A to B. So there we get a vector B bar you are seeing. Okay, now? Yeah. Now we apply a force in order to lift the stone and move that stone to A place to B place. I am the person I want to change a stone of weight 20 kgs weight. It is not possible to lift. With the help of one stick or one rod, I use some force. Okay, now try to understand. I use some force. This force is A bar or otherwise B bar, whatever it may be. Some force is F1 bar. I used the force F1 to change this stone to that place, from one place to another place, one point to another point. So stone is replaced to from one to other, from A to B direction is there, a magnitude is also there. So it is F2 bar or B bar you assume. It is A bar. Okay then. What is work done? Work done is always scalar. The beginning I told you. So here, what is the work done? Two forces are there. Using one force, application of one force from my hands through the rod. And stone is replaced one place to another place. That is also a vector. Okay then. A bar dot B bar. Then work is done. Some work is done. That is a scalar. Work is done means scalar. So here it is A bar and B bar. The work done. Work done. What is the work done? Is A bar dot B bar. Is a purely scalar. That is the meaning. Okay now? Okay. Now we come to the point. Two vectors are there, A bar and B bar. We get, by using the definition, we can get the dot product, whatever it may be, leave out. That is, what is the work done? Means, like this, we can get some amount of work is done. Through that one, can you find the angle? Yeah, certainly. This angle can be noted. It can be find say here, using it is B bar and it is assumed A bar. So, A bar dot B bar is a minus of A bar minus of B bar cos theta. Through that one, we can find theta is equal to cos inverse of A bar dot B bar by minus of A bar minus of B bar. Okay, na? Like that. While we are finding the solution of problems, then we can easily understand what is the concepts are going on. Okay, na? Yeah. Now, the second property, you see, suppose theta is equal to 0 degrees. That means two vectors are parallel. It is A bar and it is B bar. What is the angle? If A bar is parallel to B bar means the angle is 0 degrees. Same direction. Then minus of A bar minus of B bar, cos theta means cos 0 degrees. 0 degrees means cos 0 is 1. 1 in anything is that thing. So A bar and B bar is minus of A bar minus of B bar. Only the product of magnitudes only. If that means dot product of parallel vectors means is or is equal to, it is simply product of their magnitudes. Okay, na? Their magnitudes only. Minus of A bar into minus of general product, not cos theta. Cos 0 is 1. Okay, na? That is the thing. And third one. If theta is 180 degrees, 180 degrees means, suppose you see that it is A bar and it is B bar in the opposite direction. Vectors are opposite direction. Then cos 180 minus of A bar minus of B bar, cos 180 means minus 1. We know it in the trigonometry. Cos 180 means minus 1. Minus 1 if anything is a minus. So A dot B here it is a negative of product of their magnitudes. Negative here. The dot product of 2. Here also it is a common parallel vectors. Here also parallel vectors. Here also parallel vectors. But opposite direction, same direction. Then we get minus mod A bar mod B bar. Okay, like that. Then, important concept it is. Fourth one. If I cap, j cap, k cap are mutually perpendicular unit vectors. Mutually perpendicular unit vectors. That means like this. It is x-axis, that is I cap. It is y-axis, that is j cap, and it is z-axis, it is k cap. They are perpendicular. I is perpendicular to j cap, and j is perpendicular to k cap, and k is perpendicular to I cap. It is in the right-handed system or in left-handed system. Let it be right-handed system. Okay, that means x, y, z, right-handed system. Now you see I dot I or j dot j or k dot k is equal to 1. Same. The dot product of the same. I dot I, j dot j, k dot k is always 1. How? We will prove. I dot I dot I means by definition modulus of I bar, modulus of I cap cos 0. Because any vector makes angle with itself, 0. So cos 0, we get cos 0. I makes angle with itself is 0 only. Cos 0 is 1. Mod I cap means unit vector, 1 unit length, 1 unit length. Cos 0 is also 1. So it gets 1. So I dot I is 1 only. Similarly, j dot j also. Modulus of j bar, cos 0 only. Modulus of k cap, cos 0 only. So we get 1 into 1. Here also we get same 1. So I dot I is equal to j dot j is equal to k dot k means it is 1. Yes, okay. Next, I dot j, second one. I dot j. It is modulus of I cap, modulus of j cap, cos 90. Why? Because I is perpendicular to j or j is perpendicular to I. Both are mutually perpendicular. So cos 90 means 0. 0 and anything is 0 then. So I dot j. I dot I is 1, but I dot j is 0. J dot k is 0 because it is 90 degrees angle. Cos 90 is 0. K dot I is 0. I dot k also 0. K dot j also 0. J dot I also 0 because of cos 90. Okay now? So it is very important concepts. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Now fifth and sixth properties. Both are asked in the exam. Important. Okay, Nana? You see fifth property. Prove that the scalar product of two vectors is commutative. Commutative law, associative law, distributive law, closure law, some laws are there. It is purely algebra. That is, in numbers we can prove 5 into 6, 30. 6 into 5, 30. That means 5 into 6 is equal to 6 into 5. A into B is equal to B into A, like that. In the vector product also, scalar product also, we can prove that A dot B is equal to B dot A. You see. A bar dot B bar is equal to, I am considering the LHS, A bar dot B bar. Modulus of A bar, modulus of B bar, cos theta. By definition, A bar dot B bar is nothing but the modulus of A bar, modulus of B bar, cos theta. Theta is the angle between A bar and B bar. Mod A bar, mod B bar are the magnitudes of the vectors. Okay. You see, cos theta, cos of minus theta, both are same. Minus, it is a purely trigonometry. Minus theta, negative angle. Cos of minus theta is lying in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is positive. So cos theta is nothing but cos of minus theta. Cos of minus theta is plus cos theta. We can write cos theta or cos of minus theta. Both are same. Previously, I told you one thing. Observe me. It is y bar, assume. It is y bar. And it is O B bar. It is A bar and it is B bar. Okay now. This is angle theta. I told you it is a clockwise direction. It is minus theta. Will you agree? Theta is in the clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. Minus theta, negative angle is a clockwise direction. Will you agree? Yeah. Here, cos theta, cos of minus theta, both are same. I am writing instead of cos theta, cos of minus theta. Okay na? And one more thing. You see, modulus of A bar, modulus of B bar are just numbers, magnitudes, length, scalars, constants. So 5 into 6, 6 into 5. We can write it. Cos of minus theta is nothing but cos theta. So instead of theta, I can write minus theta. And here is numbers, not vectors. Here they are vectors, but here it is numbers. So 5 into 6, 6 into 5, just like I wrote it. Now you see, here modulus of A bar, just observing, modulus of A bar cos of minus theta is a different one. You see, just observe. If we draw a perpendicular from B on A bar, OM is a projection of B bar on A bar. Already. Suppose from A on OB, suppose N is perpendicular from A on OB, then ON is projection of A bar on B bar. Will you agree? You try to understand it. But here it is not needed. Okay, na? Just for understanding purpose, I wrote first that one. Minus theta is the angle made by A bar with B bar. Plus theta is the angle made by B bar with A bar. But here minus theta. And ON is the projection of A bar on B bar. Like this. Okay, na? In this triangle you see, what about cos of minus theta in this triangle OAN? Try to understand. Cos of minus theta is the adjacent side ON by OA. OA is nothing but mod A bar. So ON means it is mod A bar cos of minus theta. Okay now? That much of concept is inserted there. It is there. You try to understand. But we simply, it is numbers, A bar, B bar, modulus of A bar, modulus of B bar, numbers. Numbers follows commutative law. And cos theta, cos of minus theta, both are same. Cos 30 degrees, cos of minus 30 degrees, same. So I wrote like that only. But here, modulus of A bar, cos of minus theta is nothing but ON. ON is nothing but projection of A bar on B bar. So here it is B bar dot A bar by definition. Okay na? Modulus of here it is first vector. It is the projection of second vector on the first vector. So it is B bar dot A bar. Okay na? But we consider A bar dot B bar and we prove that B bar dot A bar. So scalar product follows the commutative law. Okay na? Is it okay na? Yeah. Finally, one more. Sixth one. It is also important. Prove that the product, scalar product is distributive with respect to the addition. That is A bar dot of B bar plus C bar. That is distributive law. That is a very simple A dot B plus A dot C, just like. Okay na? Yeah. We prove that. You see, here A bar is equal to A bar. A fresh vector. A bar. B bar is equal to B bar. Not OC bar is C bar. You see, BC bar is C bar. Already I told you in the previous videos. Because B bar plus C bar must be added. B bar plus C bar is there in LHS. So, addition of vectors. When it is possible, the terminal point of first vector B bar must be the initial point of second vector C bar. Okay, na? For the purpose, I wrote like that. Then OC bar is O to B, B to C, addition of vectors. B bar plus C bar. Okay, na? Yeah. Now, you see, I want to make the dot product between A bar and OC bar, not C bar. OC bar. OC bar is there. Simply OC bar. Okay, na? That is by definition modulus of A bar, the projection of OC bar on OA bar. Okay, na? A bar. What is the projection of OC on OA? From B and C I drop perpendiculars. Then OM, total OM is the projection of OC na. Observe. So projection of OC on A bar is OM. What is OM? This OM length is nothing but OL plus LM. Okay, na? OL plus LM. Don't put the brackets, I mean RMS. It is length only. OM is nothing but OL plus LM. Now this is a number follows. The real number follows the distributive, but here it is a vectors. So it is 5 of 6 plus 7, just like x of y plus z, alpha of beta plus gamma, a of b plus c, just like ab plus ac. So modulus of A bar OL plus modulus of A bar LM. What is OL? OL is a projection of B bar on A bar. Will you agree? So projection of B bar on A bar. And what is modulus of A bar? LM. LM is the projection of BC bar. LM is projection of C bar on A bar. Projection of C bar on A bar. By definition, the magnitude and the projection product is a dot product simply. So A bar dot B bar. Here also A bar dot C bar. Okay. Now very clearly it is proved. Here A dot of B plus C is nothing but modulus of A bar. I mean A bar dot B bar plus A bar dot C bar. Same. Just like a numbers. Here OC bar is nothing but B bar plus C bar by addition theorem. So dot product, that is scalar product, follows the distributive law. The two are important. Try to by heart it. Okay na? Yeah.